Hey, it's Bobby Kircher with Papaya Search, and in this video, I am showing you how to exclude countries from being included in your campaigns. And the reason we're doing this is we are trying to avoid these surcharges that Google Ads um, charges for any traffic that originates from specific countries that are charging a DST fee. Um, DST stands for Digital Service Tax, and these some countries in the EU and India are starting to or have started to charge taxes for any advertising going on in their country. And what Google has done is they are putting the charges, they're passing through the charges from them to the consumer. So if you're looking at your invoices, you might see some fees that you didn't expect or may not be aware of. And something they Google calls these DST fees, or I think, regulatory operating cost is the other term that they use to describe it. So they're passing it on to the advertiser, which isn't fun. So this video will show you, and this blog post that this video is on will show you how to exclude countries from doing that, so you don't get charged all of these fees. So first thing you do is go to your Google Ads dashboard. I'm in the campaigns view. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go into, let's just pick Papaya Search here, into the campaign, and then we're going to click on settings. And then we are looking at locations. So we are changing the location settings. And as you can see, I'm picking the United States. That's my focus here for this campaign. And there are a couple things to look at. One is the target. If you notice here, the targeting is set to presence or interest, which is defined as people regularly in, or who've shown interest in your targeted locations. So this means even though we're targeting the United States, doesn't necessarily mean that the traffic is going to come to the United States or that these ads will be just shown in the United States. So people who are regularly in, or meaning travelers who come to the United States, or anyone that is showing interest in the United States, might be served these ads if the keyword connects with what the person is searching for. So this is, even though the targeting is set to United States, the net could be cast a little wider for those who show interest in things in the United States. So what I like to do here is set for presence. So meaning people who are in the United States or people who regularly come to the United States. So that might include travelers who come here frequently, business travelers, or maybe somebody in Canada who comes to the US often might see your ads while they're in Canada. So I like to set this to presence just to keep things a little tighter. But if you do this, mind you, you're limiting your the number of impressions, but a lot of times that's okay. It just all depends on what your campaigns are set to do, what your business goals are, all of that. So I set that first. Now, the next thing we're going to do is change the location options. This is where we're actually just going to exclude all the countries that have this fee imposed. So what we do is we click on enter another location and then click on advanced search. And I'm going to add the locations in bulk. And in my clipboard, I have the list of current countries that currently have DSTs or some kind of tax or surcharge that Google is putting on to their customers. So I add the list from the clipboard, paste, and then I hit search, and then it throws this nice list. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit exclude all here. And you can see this has turned all these countries red. This means that my ads will not show for this campaign in any of these countries. Okay, so any IPs originating from these places, they will not see ads or impressions for this. So it limits. This is the surefire way of excluding these countries and excluding traffic completely. So just be mindful of that as you're doing your campaigns, that you may be, if you're not targeting the UK, then you can just exclude it, right? So then I click save, and then I have to click save one more time here. And then Google's going to tell me, are you sure you want to do this? And I'm going to click, don't show this again, and click continue. Cool. So now I'm expanding this, and you can see these are all the excluded countries, right? From seeing the ads. And that's it. So this is just for one campaign. So there is no account level setting for this. You have to do this in every campaign that you run. So just be mindful of that. So once you set it to one, you have to set it to the others. And you can easily do this within Google Ads Editor as well. You don't have to do it through here. Sometimes I find location tweaks are easier within the user interface rather than through Google Ads Editor. That's one of the few things that it's easier to do on the web. But yeah, so if you have any questions, just leave a comment here, and thanks for watching.